Mic test 1 2 3. Okay, let's get going. One Ben, thank you, right. Bless me. Should I even say that? Does that even make sense? To bless yourself? Maybe I should say pardon me. That would be more appropriate, right? Okay, let's go on to the next. Let's begin. Okay. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Today's Saturday, March 22, 2025. Oh, wait. Before I get going, gotta turn on my TV for the MLS games. Hold up. Okay, the matches for MLS didn't actually begin, so we got around 39 minutes. So I'll have to wait until then. Turn those matches on my TV. Meantime, we'll go jump into a ranked flex queue match. Actually, BRB, looks like I gotta pick up a package. BRB. Okay, hopefully no more distractions. Uncle again. It was funny, like so many guys gave me such a hard time for liking a streamer, but then they do the same things for themselves. It's so hypocritical. It pisses me off so much. Yo, I'm telling they legit sent me death threats just for liking a streamer, you know, and now almost 4 years later, they're all doing the same themselves, and they don't even like judge themselves. They were so hard on me, so hard on me, and now they're doing the exact same thing that I did. It's so crazy. Man, men are crazy, bro. Not all men, but a lot of them are. Because they think with their balls and don't use their brains. They're so crazy.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
It's not even just the men only, it's the woman too. They're all so possessive of the streamer, and then like they don't even see themselves in a mirror, right? And all they're basically projecting. They have all these insecurities, and they claim that they're superior to me. Yeah, they do the exact same thing, or usually is worse than what I do, and they never hold themselves accountable. Yeah, me liking a streamer is a crime, but if you like a streamer, it's okay. It's completely okay. People are crazy, bro. All I meet are crazy people. It's not just one crazy guy. I feel like the vast majority of humanity is crazy. Yet they label me as the crazy one. Yo, for real, I'm probably the most law-abiding citizen in this planet. I even follow the most absurd rules set by society and humanity.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I don't even know why I listen to you people.
30 seconds until
Why do I
minions
listen to
spawn.
you people?
Quick as a fox.
Well, that sucks.
I see all that you desire.
It just pisses me off. Like, I did the same exact thing and people went crazy. So crazy, man. It's all insane. Too many mentally disturbed people in this world. And apparently, I'm not allowed to say anything about it. That's what pisses me off even more. But you can complain all you want about what I do, but I can't call you out on what you do, right? You have all these standards that you set for me, but then you drop all those standards for other people and yourself. Get out of here, dude. Apparently, I'm supposed to be an all-giving god to, er, to humanity. Just keep giving to people non-stop, while everybody just takes from me. Apparently, allowed to be a, I'm not allowed to be a human or self-serving one. You know what? I don't need to be a self-serving one, but everybody else can be. Well, what is up with these standards? So you're allowed to be a selfish human, but then you have a problem. Even when I'm not being selfish, I'm still called selfish. Like what? What? Some of them say it directly. Some of them beat around the bush. They imply it, but they don't say it directly. They say it indirectly.
Almost made it.
Oh, this guy, what are you doing, dude? Why'd you back out like that? Why do I meet all the crazies? Can I meet someone who is mentally stable, please? Anyone. You know what's worse? Like there are people who say they have your back and they turn on you as well. It's so ridiculous. Because they're swayed by public opinion or it's all about popularity. And if you're not popular, then they just turn on you, even though it's wrong. What bugs me is like, say I support someone, right? I barely got cheered on, right? Someone else does the same thing and everybody has their back. What? So I don't, you know, if I'm gonna give to someone, they better give back to me. That's what I want. I learned my lesson. You can't give to people who are ungrateful because they just take you for granted. Even if you did nothing wrong, they'll just try to make you the villain. That's what pisses me off. Here we go. I don't even want to talk to this bitch. Great, I cursed. I probably broke my fast. This Ari, man, she sucks. She plain sucks at the game, and now she gotta complain to me. See, this is what I mean. The people like this Ari, always taking, and taking, and giving nothing in return.
The sweet tones of misery.
You gotta do this for me. You gotta do that for me. Oh, you want something back?
An
Hell no.
ally has been slain.
Nope. You can't ask for anything back. You have to be all giving. No, nope. You're not allowed to take anything back. Want repayment? Nope. Not gonna happen.
Oh, the eternity we shall spend together.
An ally has been slain.
You know what? I can't blame myself completely because I did ask for some spiritual advice and I got misled. There are people who said I should be giving, and they did mislead me. What they didn't tell me is that you're supposed to balance it out. You're only supposed to give to people who give something back to you. That's what they failed to mention. They told me to be sacrifice, basically. Said I have to sacrifice in order to make everything work out. And it was really terrible advice. It's like it's like a scam, but you don't even notice it. You feel like you're doing something for the bigger picture, or
Enemy has been slain.
you're doing something for the greater good, but you realize it's too late. You had this vision and it just didn't pan out, and you get hit by reality so hard. Realize you're just being used. I'm gonna go back to base.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
The sweet tones of misery.
turret has been destroyed.
What is the
That's why you gotta be careful when you take advice from people. Usually what I do is I do take their advice and see if it works out or not. See if it's practical or realistic. And if it's not, I just drop it. Bro, you picked Ari ADC. Don't blame anyone. Okay, you brought this on yourself. You're getting destroyed. We're getting destroyed because you picked Ari for ADC. It was probably it's by far one of the most selfish picks you could have made. Especially with an AP mid lane and an AP top lane. We have no AD damage whatsoever. Yeah, I'm getting chest pain.
eternity we shall spend together?
An enemy has been slain.
Thing is, like, you know what? You're happy with other people, right? Don't come back to me and guilt trip me for
An ally has been slain.
not giving you everything you want from this point forward. You couldn't figure out how to make it work with me, so why do you want more from me?
Torment comes in so many flavors.
You know what else pisses me off? Like where people want people to be faithful, yet they're not even faithful themselves. What? You're loyal to no one.
Destroyed.
You expect people to be loyal to you, but you're loyal to no one. And then you drag them through mud for not being loyal to you, but you're not loyal yourself. So what's up with that?
An enemy has been slain.
You can't demand loyalty when you don't give it back yourself. It's not how it works.
Killing spree.
If you wanna if you wanna take some, say you wanna get paid or take something, right? You should get you should get it from people who can actually afford it. You shouldn't feed off people who are in poverty. That's one of the screwed up things about a lot of people out there.
Two tails are better than one. Or, well. An
They
ally
they
has been
they feed
slain.
off the poverty class when they should be working together with those have better who have better means, who have a better livelihood. Oh my god, I can't focus. I can't focus at all.
An ally has been slain.
You treat me like dump and then you expect me to keep giving? What? Oh, it's not how it works. And it never will. And it shouldn't. If that's how you want to roll, then all you're doing is just making your karma worse. I feel like I have to call out those kind of people. Because there's no other outlet to call them out on. I could just bottle it up and keep it to myself, or I could just make it known through my stream.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
You know, I'm not out for revenge or any of that BS that you see in the movies. You know, people out for blood. I, I'm I'm not gonna do any of that. I just want to break. Just leave me alone. Like that's all I ask for.
Torment comes in so many flavors.
An ally has been slain.
Relax. Just let go.
Shut down. Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
How am I supposed to defend against this? You know what? I'll just let him take it. This thing is done.
Has been destroyed.
I'm just gonna let him end.
Quite likely.
Go on, dude. It's done.
What is the word?
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
People are so mean, man. So heartless. And they only see things through their own eyes. They never people who claim to be empathetic, they're not. They legit don't care. It's always the self-serving ones that call other people selfish.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
You know what? I'm done blaming myself for other people's behavior. I always blame myself. Even though I say I'm done, I always do. I always blame myself. What could I have done to prevent all of this? Was there anything I could have done that would have been a smarter decision, more intelligent, more in line with what I want? And maybe today I'm paying the price for not going for what I really want. Because I was too afraid of the things going wrong. But from this day forward, I'll do everything possible to make my real dreams come true. A peaceful life.
Relax. Just let go.
One that's not mentally anguishing.
Your turret has been breathtaking. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
No way, no way. I feel like streaming is good because it helps you process your thoughts. Sometimes you gotta think things out aloud or in your head. That was a terrible match. Damn, I'm so pissed. Why are these matches so terrible? What is this? Every time I get these players on my side, look, I'm losing over 50% of the matches now. Inflex Q. Did I switch to Maokai? I feel like he's much easier to play for Flex Q. I really like playing Thresh though. Thresh is way more fun. Did I take screenshots? Let me check. Alright, what was I mad about? I don't even know. I don't even care anymore. Uh, Pardon me, I don't even know what I'm burping out. I wonder if people will ever stop being evil. Probably not. Okay, BRB. I gotta walk around a bit. BRB. Yeah, I think I received a lot of advice that says I should open my heart and try to build long-term relationships with people. But I think it's within my nature to be wary of any type of long-term relationship with anyone. You know, friendly or dating. I've never experienced the dating type one, but when it comes to friendship, long-term relationships, I actually ended up having to cut off a lot of people. I actually had used to have a group of friends that I used to hang out with, and I just cut them off because we no longer shared the same vision in life. It's always the same problem that resurfaces or I re-experience, where people make it okay for them to get whatever they want, but make it a crime for me to get the same thing. That's why I can't roll with those people anymore. I always find the scammers. I don't. They always jump on me for some reason. I'm actually not lying about that. They actually jump on me for some reason, and they show everybody how badly they want me. And that's part of the scam. They show everybody this illusion that they want me, and then when I give them what they want, they just drop me. They just drop me like that. That's it. There, there are other types of scammers. I think people who lived a life like mine, like me, we have to figure out. We actually have to set boundaries. We're the type who don't set boundaries, and we just let people walk all over us, and that's why we ultimately pay the price. You know what's tough? What's tougher than that? Like when people guilt trip you for setting boundaries, that's when it gets real tough. When you finally say no, they completely flip out on you, and they turn you into the devil or demon for standing up for yourself. Okay, now what? Onwards to the next match. I find people who won't deny me having fun, because all I find are people who are opposed to me having fun. It's okay if they have fun, but if I have fun, it's a crime. How many times have I said, like, whatever I do is a crime? Even if it's not. It's just the way it is. Bro, anytime I try to have fun, it's wrong, apparently. What? So wait, if you do the same thing, is it right for you? And yeah, that's their response. Everything they do is right, but everything I do is wrong. And it's always those people who make themselves known, who always show up. And you know what? What happens? Everyone takes their side. Everyone takes their side. I thought all the PTSD I've experienced in life was over, but each day that goes by, the PTSD of everything I've experienced just gets worse. And this game is one of those things. It can be fun, but there's also the PTSD side of people being toxic and throwing the match deliberately, wasting your time. Me giving it my all, but everybody else just sitting back and watching, not doing much. Me doing all the work, being used as the scapegoat. I got to vent. Who do I even vent to? There's no one to vent to besides the stream. But really, death threats for liking someone? That is just so ridiculous. Like, even if nothing even happened between two people, is like so crazy, man. The people in this world are evil. There, they say apparently I don't cheer on people enough. What? You know how hard I cheered on for other people? Bro, you guys don't cheer for me. You guys don't cheer for me. I'm the one cheering for all of you. I'm cheering so hard that I'm not even on your way. I let you guys get away with everything. Whatever you want, I let you have your way. So it's time that I have my way. Don't stand in my way. If I want to have fun, let me have my fun. Alright, let's try Maokai this time. You think I'll ever find someone who actually likes me? Or someone who likes me unconditionally?
Now I'm angry.
Do you think it's possible? I've seen it for many people where they are loved unconditionally, but will I ever experience that? Maybe not. Maybe I'll always have to work for it. Sucks. Or maybe the longer I live, maybe I'll experience it.
The isles will bloom again.
What was I talking about?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I will show them what was lost in the ruination.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Beware the mortal gifts.
Okay, sit back, relax.
Minions have spawned.
Pardon me. Did I even be pardoning myself from my own stream? Hey Twitch, can you let me know how much it is
Misuse
to
of magic.
keep my streams on? Apparently Twitch loses money every time someone puts their stream on. But do they really? How expensive is it
Have you wrought, mortals?
to
What have
let me stream?
Is that
Let me
gunpowder
know. I want to know.
Executed.
my branches grow?
not dented? As expected.
Stillness is not peace, it is death.
Not like this.
The idol is over. All the saplings.
Oops.
Life here existed in a time before death.
That's why, you know what's very important? If you like someone, right? Make sure they see you first. You want to make sure it's mutual. Otherwise, they'll treat you like crap for the rest of your life.
An enemy.
you like someone, right? And after they see you, they don't like you. You're screwed, pretty much. There's legit nothing you can do to make them like you or not like you. And they'll claim to say they prefer personality over looks. And sometimes you wonder, like, okay, is this actually true? Because you see them hanging out with people who are way uglier than you, right? More butt ugly than you, so they just and then they say, "Oh, it's because your vibes are off." Give whatever reason you want for not liking someone, fine. But
Once my limbs reached for the sky. Now for
or you like
endless
re
mortal death.
show that you really like someone,
Ally has
make
been
sure you meet them
slain.
first. I feel like a lot of people in this world, they end up giving to someone who they've never met, and you're not gonna be you're not gonna ever know if they're gonna reciprocate
As men have fallen.
or like you back. So it's important that you do that.
The mist haunts my memory, yet I resist.
You know what pisses me off with people who actually like you but pretend they don't. That's so rude. You know how heartbreaking that is?
Boom. Headshot.
I cannot find peace, not even in the
Who knows why they
smallest
do that?
plant.
But it's probably their quirky nature for doing that. Or they do that because they
Enemy has
have a
been
greater understanding of how relationships work and they take advantage of that. They use that knowledge for their own benefit and they prey on individuals who have no idea how relationships actually work.
shut down.
Drink deep of what magic remains.
As expected.
An enemy has been slain. Executed.
Trample life. I will trample them.
An enemy has been slain.
Somewhere.
Heartwood is
Why should you keep liking someone who doesn't like you? Why? Why? Why is that even... Wait, what? I don't get it. And then you guilt trip me for not liking you anymore? You know what? Maybe I do still like you. It's just I'm not gonna throw my life away just to support every whim you have.
Killing spree.
I really did take that sacrificial advice to heart. I tried to make it work in every way possible. and it's just hurtful.
Target marked.
Defiance.
Shieldy.
I think Maokai was a good pick. What am I even talking about? Maybe I'm talking about all the stuff that's just stuffed in my head.
Has not ended.
It sucks, man. You finally find someone who's kind of like you, but well, not kind of, but
Fear.
who's supposed to get you, but I don't know. I don't even want to go into details.
An ally has been slain.
Put that sapling.
Rampage. An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Still untouched.
What was that? Did you see that bug?
It's not dented.
What was I talking about? ADHD. He's warded.
Pay no attention to the trap.
I just focus on League of Legends.
Walls irritate me like an
Don't move.
Got you.
My hammer.
I'm so good. I guess we'll stick with Maokai. It's just I played him so much last year, I didn't want to play him again.
take them with me.
And for some reason in split 2 and 3 he wasn't working as well.
An enemy has been slain.
But it looks like he's pretty good again. So I guess I'll use him. I think in my opinion he's probably the strongest support in the game.
Into the forest.
An enemy
I
has been slain.
am the forest.
Shieldy.
I once had peace. It is better to have purpose.
Hold on.
Cannot stop. The forest
Steady. Immaculate. Boom. Headshot.
Well, one of the worst advice I've ever gotten was you should give without expecting anything in return. What?
Not dented.
You get the dragon? Okay.
Double kill. You have slain an enemy.
Is this what I want to build? Wait, whoa, what are these items? Let's go with this one.
I do nature's bidding. Do
I'm not really sure about this build, but I want to test out some new items.
An enemy has been slain.
to find life, I will snuff yours out. I will show them what was lost in the ruins.
In my sights. Exemplary.
Why is Caitlyn so far?
An enemy
Misuse
I'm dead.
my saplings.
Yo, 3 people are chasing me. What are you guys doing?
Brilliant.
has destroyed a turret.
Bro, 3 people were chasing me. What are you guys doing?
Didn't even notch.
So yeah, I looked up the spiritual advice for why you would experience pain, why you would get sciatica, especially on the left side of the body. And I know the answer, and but some people don't want to hear the answer, even if it's right.
Stillness is not peace, it is death.
An ally has been slain. Rampage. Shut down.
It all comes down to undervaluation. Whenever you experience those kind of pains, it's always because you're feeling undervalued. So, but when you give to someone right, probably expect some sort of collaboration
Saplings.
of sorts in return. No? And why are you over there, man?
Existed in a time before death.
But you know, today I don't even care about it. I don't even want it. I would rather just hang out with someone who actually wants to hang out with me. What's the point of hanging out with someone who doesn't see your value? There's like no point whatsoever. It's a giant waste of time.
Much appreciated.
Has destroyed a turret.
Can I go back to base? My HP is gone. Yeah, I gotta report this set. My head is starting to hurt again. Maybe I overexerted myself and explained too much. I wonder if any of the stuff I say will ever make sense to anyone. Probably not.
Now for nearest mortal neck.
An enemy has been slain.
The pain also comes from when someone
Has been destroyed.
A shadow has fallen, as men have fallen.
what words, I had the word in my head, but it just escaped my head. Oh, there you go. When someone makes you feel inadequate, that's where the pain comes from.
An enemy has been slain.
The mist haunts my
And whenever it's on the left side of the body, it's
Enemy has been slain.
regarding female side of humanity. Basically, any woman. When the pain is on the right side of the body, it's related to a problem with any man. Generally speaking, sometimes it can work the other way around, but rarely it does.
Has been slain.
But most of the stuff I say will not make sense to people who don't believe in spirituality. They'll just only see the physical aspect of the pain and try to solve it that way. You can solve it that way to a certain extent, but to a certain extent, but it won't last forever because it doesn't actually solve the actual issue, which is a spiritual one.
another blade stuck in my bark.
And you know how people are in this world. Any mention of spirituality and it's automatically no one resonates with it unless it's a popular religion such as Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, and etc.
My heartwood is pure.
If it's a popular religion, then everybody will understand it to some degree.
Punish their wickedness.
Some of the best spiritual knowledge will be from within, from inside you. Sometimes you are your best guide. Well, actually, more often than not, you are. You are your own best dancer.
Ally has been slain.
What are we doing, guys?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Or they're doing attacking. See if I can stop them. I can't, but I'll try to delay it. They're not doing it.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, Kha'Zix, let's do it.
Shut down.
Do not have. Oh my god, this guy is afraid.
Every step defiance.
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's just that
Killing spree.
I had to experience so much pain just for doing stuff that, yeah, I did it. It was wrong apparently, but other people did it and it was completely fine. In fact, they were rewarded for doing the same thing. That's what bugs me when people do that. How do you punish one person and reward the other? So if you put all that together, then you have claim to be just and fair, but you're the exact opposite. That's why people there's a huge problem with people who have power in this world because they abuse it.
Pay no attention.
They have a false sense of self-righteousness and then they actually believe they're right when they're wrong. Good job, guys.
Into the forest? I am the forest.
You know what else pisses me off? People who say, oh, you don't need to be in a relationship to feel good. You'll be fine without, and then they have all these relationships themselves. Basically, what I'm saying is I hate hypocrites.
I once had peace. It is better to have purpose. I cannot stop the forest.
For a long time, I was afraid of speaking my mind, but I think enough's enough. Because some people will oppress you forever if you don't stand up for yourself. And I just have one request: just stay away from me. Don't bother me anymore. I don't even want any kind of war, nothing. I just want peace, quiet. How did we do? I didn't even see how everybody did. Did I honor them? I guess I'll honor these three. But Set was annoying, so I can't honor him. I probably won't get honored. Who was non-Quan? Caitlyn. Well, thank you, Caitlyn. Caitlyn actually did well. That's why it's important to just focus on what you can do for the team instead of what everybody else can do. That's how I won that match. But this Set was annoying. I have to report him. Okay, I'm gonna go. Did I take screenshots? Hold up. I did. Okay, I reported the set. Alright, I may come back later. See y'all later. Enjoy your weekend. Uh, aim for peace. Don't fight with anyone. Try to resolve everything by means of peaceful interactions. What's a better word for that? There's actually no good way to describe that. I mean, I was gonna use the word pacify, but pacify is like more for war, not really for human interactions between individuals. I guess we could use that here. Well, hopefully people don't take my whatever I said here out of context and start BS with me. Anyway, everybody, peace. Bye bye.